Hey, Luca, what's up, man? How you doing?
All right, Jesse, welcome to Cheese Talk. It was great to have you here. Wait a second. You didn't think that we could get Aaron Paul, the famous actor from Breaking Bad and various other shows, on a Cheese Talk? Well, guess what we did? You know what we also did? We made shirts, baby. That's what's up. Boom. All right, we're live. We're big live right now. Hopefully. All right, we're here. I'm gonna introduce y'all. We got Worm. Say hi, Worm.
What's up, bro?
And we got Fetus. Say what's up, Fetus.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's good?
All right, we're all here in this call. Low key, my camera is acting a little bit weird right now. Frame rate is just a little. It's like going like 10 frames per second. Looking kind of sad. But we have a special video cooked up for y'all because we were doing the political ideologies tier list. We're bringing it back to, I don't know, freaking 2017 J-Reg. Or 2018, 2019? When was he popular?
19.
2019.
Like 2020, pretty much.
Yeah, something like that. We got the tier list right over here. Let's check it. Let's check it. Yo. Yeah, we're here. This is our tier list. We got this cooking up right over here. Yeah. We got these beautiful batch of ideologies over here. Political ideologies. Some are like real. Some are not real. Some are just kind of funky and wacky. But that's the fun of it, you know what I mean?
Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. Let's get the first one.
So the rules is that we do the ideology test by going Wikipedia and seeing what it's all about. If it's cringe, we put an F tier, like super cringe. If it's like a little cringe, D tier. If it's like, it's okay, C. S is like the best thing in the world. Like this is like we unironically believe in.
I can already see. The list is already forming in front of me. In anarcho-monarchism, don't even look up the Wikipedia. Just put that straight in F.
That's actually
corny.
That's an absolute monarchism.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, is that absolute?
That right
I thought it was
That's
absolute monarchism. Honestly, put that shit in D. Put that shit in D.
That's a D tier. It's not F tier because it's not corny. Because like it's existed.
It exists. No, it for sure existed.
It's
like,
existed,
you
but
have to think about this. Like, what if you saw this in real life and you saw, you saw an absolute monarchy just like emerge in America? I mean, we're basically gonna go to like a dictatorship under Trump.
I think that's a little unfair because this ideology existed in a time, that was a lot more uncivilized. It was more medieval. It was more.
Yeah.
They had the monarchical structure,
Well,
but
they believe that the Earth is
during
flat,
that time,
right?
even during this time, this was a little bit of an extreme, kind of unnerving ideology, but it wasn't, anything crazy.
Hold on, let's pull up.
I'm gonna put this.
Let's pull up Louis the 16th. I think it's 14th.
16th,
He was
right?
No, he was the I am the state guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The lag is crazy.
The lag's insane, man. This is crazy. Insane. Let's see if I can do this.
Louis the 14th.
Louis. That's insane. All right, let's just go back to. We're here. We're in. All right, Louis the 14th. Let's check up this guy. See what this guy's all about. All right, moving on. Going back.
Check that shit in D.
Yeah, it's like a bet. I'd say it's a terrible system to live under. You know what I mean? But it's not like it's not the worst. It's not the craziest shit in the world. You know what I mean? Right,
well, I feel like it could be crazy and still kind of rate highly. This is just kind of boring.
Pretty much like the power of one.
Been done
fucking
before,
will, pretty
been
much.
there, done that. Nothing new.
Yeah, it's
alright?
a little played out. It's a little,
Yeah, no, for sure.
But it is old, and for the time, maybe was slightly less crazy. So
Yeah,
we're gonna check
yeah.
it in D. All right, accelerationism.
D.
F.
So
F.
what even is accelerationism?
Yeah,
so
what is
What
accelerationism?
is it? What is it?
Basically, I think it's just they want to accelerate the destruction of society.
I think it's more they want
implement
to
their
accelerate.
ideology.
They want to accelerate the ideology they hate, basically the status quo. It's an inherently populist ideology. You feel me? And it's an ideology in which they want to destroy the world in some sense or another.
Well, no, I don't know if they want to destroy the world, but they want to accelerate the downfall of society.
So that their ideology can be the dominant one to take place.
This shit is so fucking corny. This shit
Is
is
it?
so corny. It is. It is literally the fucking corniest thing of all time because all it is a modifier. It's just like...
It's a tactic. It's not really an ideology.
Accelerationism is basically like saying... Instead of saying shit, you're saying like brown shit. So you can be like an accelerationist fascist or like an accelerationist communist.
Right.
It's
Put
just
that
like...
shit in D tier, bro.
Bro, this is an F tier.
This is F tier?
This is the worst. This is the worst kind of ideology.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. F tier, bro. This shit really is horrible.
It doesn't even have a flag. It doesn't even have a flag.
It's just like 3 arrows or something.
It genuinely is one of the worst ideologies of all time because it genuinely stands for nothing.
You know, this reminds this is like the fucking the whole meme where it's like the leftist philosophy like enjoyers, and they have like turtlenecks and they have like their glasses and they're at the coffee house and they're like yes, I think that women or babies shouldn't be born anymore. Yes, like they're the same people who are anti-natalists, they're like,
well, the thing is, the main component of accelerationism is literally human suffering. Like, what do you think happens when you're going to accelerate the downfall of a society? Mm-hmm. Like, human suffering. Like, it hinges on people being hurt, and this is just terrible. And it's corny, and it's stupid.
This does not get 5 big booms. This
No, there's not even a flag. There's not even a flag.
There's not. This flag's made up. This flag's completely fucking made up.
It's like some MS Paint job.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Put an F. That shit's corny.
Acid
communism.
You gotta look this one up. This one actually looks interesting.
Dude, my computer can't run shit because it's streaming on like 15 pixels. Someone else. Yo, rogerout. I'm sorry we started without you. This is rogerout. Yeah, let's rogerout.
It's
Shout
the
out
Ryanator.
The Ryanator.
Ryan, can you look up acid communism?
Ryan, pull up
what the fuck
acid
is
communism.
communism, bro.
Well, we don't know. That's why you gotta look it up.
Also, what's your opinion on absolute monarchism and accelerationism? About
this
where
is
we
important.
put them.
I personally believe accelerationism is the way of the future.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Look up acid communism. Get to
Because
it.
we need
Get to
to
it.
make sure.
fuck
No, get to it. Bit's over. Look up acid. No, look up. No. Oh my god.
Pitch over. We're looking up acid communism.
We're looking up acid communism. Get to it.
Acid communism.
Look it up. Share your stream
Acid
so we can watch
communism.
this.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
of course. Yes, of course. Now about accelerationism.
No, we know accelerationism. It's some
Bit
like
is over.
nerd. It's some nerd ideology that the stream's up.
We need to accelerate the perception of the failures.
Wait, let's
of
read this.
capitalism.
Let's read this. Acid communism both refers to actual historical developments into a virtual confluence that has not yet come together in actuality. Potentials exert influence without being actualized. Actual social formations are shaped by the potential formation whose actualization they seek to impede. There's no way that's real.
What is this?
This is.
I did not understand a single thing that just said.
Throw this shit in F tier, bro. What the hell?
Well, hold on. I actually have a redeeming argument.
Throw
for
this shit
one.
in F tier.
No,
straight there.
don't do that yet. Hold on. Let me read a little bit. What's this?
Okay, you read.
Acid communism. I'll just read the top paragraph. Acid
Yeah.
communism was the proposed title and the last substantial philosophy of the late Mark Fisher. I know who that is. That's a philosopher, I think. The unfinished nature of acid communism has led to a tremendous amount of debate and hypothesizing about the nuances of concepts. This lack of clarification is also an unfortunate side effect, with people taking the phrase acid communism at face value. Acid communism is not a doctrine of hippie-esque communal living and psychoactive drugs. The communism psychoactive substances have a role to play in the philosophy of acid communism, but acid communism is not a valorization or of hedonistic, hallucinogenic culture. In my opinion, acid communism is an evolution of thought following from Fisher's work on the ontology of culture and capitalist realism. To grasp what acid communism is, therefore, we need to understand these preceding ideas. Okay, that's all.
Hold on. To understand Mark Fisher, I think he's actually a really important thinker in like modern leftism. Basically, in the written work section, he wrote this book called Capitalist Realism, which is basically the premise is based on this question essentially. Can you imagine society? Well, could you imagine a society without capitalism, or like could you imagine a future without capitalism? Or it's more of it's easier to imagine a society where the whole world is destroyed than a society without capitalism, where we could imagine the end of the world but cannot imagine the end of capitalism because it's so ingrained in our subconsciouses that
Wait, quick note, Ryan, you might want to keep that stream up because
keep that stream
Luke
up.
is not. He's not able to search stuff. It's laggy.
Yeah, my end is kind of like wacky.
Okay, so here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to throw this in F tier, and here's why. 1, look at the flag. 2, the idea was actually not finished. So can we really give it an F tier if it's not even a fully fleshed out idea?
Yeah.
So D, I think a D. Arguably a C if you're trying to go for a cool factor.
No,
but honestly,
I think here's the thing.
There's no substance is the problem. Even though it is unfinished, there's genuinely no substance. It was just actually a word salad.
Yeah, I was about to say it just felt like gobbledygook fucking word salad. But I think he was onto something. He might be onto something. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt in saying that because he had such great ideas such as capitalist realism. That's such a profound idea that I think we could actually give it the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I think we're just giving it that because he's like a legacy thinker. He's like a legacy writer. But
so we'll put C for unfinished. How about that? D?
Sure, we can put it in C.
It's not on the same level as fucking absolute monarchism.
No, it's not. I don't think so. Yeah.
The Wikipedia on Mark Fisher says that acid communism is like a. The Wikipedia for Mark Fisher says the acid communism is just basically a reclamation of the counterculture of the 1960s.
We can just keep it up C.
Well, that is interesting you mentioned that because the counterculture of the 1960s was the idea of like new leftism, if you know I'm tracking, where it's not necessarily a class conscious perspective. It's more just like, yeah, man, world's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just sort of like that level of political intrigue. Yo, what's up?
Mark Fisher wrote Critique of Political Economy?
I think so. Wait, we might get back to Fisher later. Let's go
get back to him later.
Socialism.
Let's go to African socialism. What is that all about?
Honestly, this one's kind of bad, and just because this variant of socialism, I think they had it in like Angola and Ethiopia. Like, this shit never lasts that long. Never lasts that long.
Why does it not last that long?
You could take a stab at it. You could take a guess, but I think most of them end up as like dictatorships, and kind of fucked up.
Hold on. If we go to rogerout's stream, I think what we can see is that
MPLA.
No, do you guys? I'm not sure this is the same thing, but have you guys heard of the Burkina Faso government under? I forgot the guy's name.
Yes.
The socialist
apparently,
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
apparently that actually was a successful socialist project.
Yeah, I
don't know too much about it. Is that the same thing as Afro-socialism?
I'm not
Thomas
sure.
Sankara, that's the guy's
it might
name.
be grouped together, although I think that would be unfair to group them together because there have been some socialist African countries that have gone off their rocker.
But Gaddafi.
Yeah, Gaddafi. Honestly, it's kind of broad. I think we should just chuck this one in C.
Bro,
what
wouldn't that
Bro
be?
wanted to partition Switzerland for like what, jailing someone related to him or something.
Is that
Guys,
wait? Was that the reason? Wait, pull up the partition of
it's like-
Switzerland. Gaddafi's
Yeah.
partition of Switzerland. Yeah, dude, this shit's crazy. Wait, did he have like a legitimate reason, or legitimate quote unquote, where he's like, oh, this is how we're gonna solve the world peace, or is it some like because he said something because his cousin has something to do with it, or
Yeah, like Switzerland pissed him off for some reason, so he. Yeah, we're reading it here.
all right.
Is this real?
Oh, they didn't recognize the Gaddafi's Libyan government. Is that what NTC stands for?
Yeah.
The Libya's National Transitional Council.
Interesting.
Hold on.
Mention embassy.
All right, I think we're getting a little ahead
here
of
it
ourselves.
is.
Wait.
Here it is.
That's the map.
That's a fire map.
That's a fire map. Is that border gore? Would that be considered
No,
border
because it's like drawn up on like ethnic lines because like it's like that. That's what Switzerland is pretty much. It's like French, Italian, and Germans all in like one fucking conglomerate.
It can be drawn up on ethnic lines, but it can also look bad. I think it's a little
In
funky.
August 2009, Hannibal Gaddafi stated that if he had nuclear weapons, he would, quote, wipe Switzerland off the map.
Jesus Christ.
The trolling is crazy.
The trolling is
crazy.
Get
this.
this
is almost
man his
like-
nukes now,
Like,
bro.
African socialism, let's throw it in C just because it's really broad. It's really broad, and
C for broad
there's been
or B for broad.
most of them are bad. Most of them are like kind of evil, but
Doesn't S
Put it in
mean
D. Let's put it in D.
D. Okay, I could be fine with D
Because it's
D's
evil.
fine.
Because I know of one.
I wouldn't call it
socialist
evil.
project.
Like the concept, I guess, is like African liberation.
Hold on, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got agorism next.
Oh shit,
What
this is
the
going
fuck is
straight
that?
up here, bro.
Hold on,
What
check
is
this out.
agorism,
Check this.
bro?
Check this
Looking at
out.
the
Check this out.
Wikipedia. This is going in F tier, bro.
free
Is the
free market
anarchist? Yes, political philosophy founded by Nerd.
Yep.
Wait, what is it? I think I've seen this guy before. Wait, go click on that link.
Talk
one?
about LARP, bro.
No. The person
Samuel Edward Congan.
the third. Oh hell nah.
Yeah, he looks like he's
Oh.
libertarian.
That is definitely libertarian. Yeah, that is.
Wait, go back to the definition. Go back to the definition.
It's the ultimate
The
goal.
term
It brings.
wait. Gotta read the section where we left off. Relations between all people are voluntary exchange, a free market. The term comes from the Greek word agora, referring to the open place for assembly and market in ancient Greek city-states. Agora's theory divides people into two classes: people who make their living through the market, and people who make their living by coercing others.
So basically, they want to create an anarchist society, like an anarchist
I'm
utopia.
not gonna lie, this is kind of like ANCAP, but like boring.
This is like
So less
ANCAP, but trying.
less LARP and cap.
Well,
pretty
hold
much.
on.
The thing is, I'm not gonna lie,
It's
ANCAP
more LARP. It's more LARP, and I'll explain why. Because it's trying to be like, yeah, man, we're just trying to like, all we're talking about is like free markets and like voluntary exchange, and we're having an underground black market to take down the state, bro. It's like, bro, you serious?
Yeah, this shit's pretty corny, bro. Honestly, we might get to this later. I don't know if we will, but I feel like this might be worse than anarcho-capitalism, just because anarcho-capitalism is kind of cool, in my opinion.
No.
Because you got like capital, like it's like Monopoly basically.
It has
It's
more.
just like- It's like Monopoly,
Can I
the
propose something?
ideology, and it's kind of fun to think about. You know, it's like, oh, everybody's
is more
competing to
well-known.
make money.
I
Can
don't.
I propose something?
I also
What's up,
like
what's
the
up?
flag of anarcho-capitalism. This though deserves maybe an F tier. It's boring as
Hold
fuck
on,
and
you're
it's LARP as
trying to
shit.
say something. Were you trying to say something?
Me? Could we please revisit accelerationism?
No, we're not
No.
doing that. Bit is over, bro. We don't do that.
bit-
I
We
think
do
it's
not
D tier.
revisit.
It's D tier.
We
It's
do
D
not.
tier.
No, we do not
Hold on,
revisit
hold
bits.
on,
That is
hold
not-
on.
that's what we do.
Why is it D tier? Why is it D tier?
Because you can use it to highlight the inadequacies of capitalism.
This is corny. This is corny. This is corny.
Okay, that's a corny point. It's F tier because it's like...
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Hold on. Agorism. Nope. Agorism. We're putting agorism D tier.
Low-key D tier, yeah. It's not...
You're putting agorism
is it above?
ahead of
I would say above
yes.
African socialism, because African socialism at least has like some merit to it. It's been tried before. You know what I mean? This is just some... This is some like pipe dream, some libertarian.
All right, we gotta start running through these, bro. We gotta have fun with this.
All right, agrarian anarchism.
anarchism.
All right, look up agrarian anarchism.
Yeah, let's just go through this real quick.
Agrarian
Check this out. Check this out.
This shit sounds retarded.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
What the fuck?
We've happened upon the actual fucking Bible of political ideologies.
We did. We found the money spot. We should use this to search them up now.
Yes.
It's a libertarian left. Can you zoom in just a bit on the control scroll wheel? There we go.
Thank you.
Agrarianism is a left libertarian ideology which believes in the preservation of the environment and of more traditional agricultural practices to ensure food security. It also posits the state is a threat to not just the way food is produced, but to the human way of life in general. It raises heritage breeds of animals and grows heirloom plants. It isn't entirely opposed to genetic modification, but is wary of GMOs produced by corporations, especially Terminator crops. He wants to live in a... okay.
Honestly, this one's kind of chill. This one's kind of chill.
I like this.
Yes.
I
Bro,
think
it's a B.
I have
It's a
something
B.
I want to
It's a
show.
B.
I think I have something I want to show.
What's up?
Dude?
What is this?
Do you know what this is?
Thomas Malthus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Malthusian catastrophe is?
What's it about? Tell us.
In
straight.
under 20 seconds. You got 20 seconds.
What? Okay. We keep increasing food production. Eventually, there will reach a point where that system collapses, and there will be a massive population fucking explosion.
Oh yeah.
Well, not explosion in the good way, but in the bad way.
So population. So basically, we have so much.
He was already proven wrong though.
How is he proven wrong?
Because the world's gonna cap at like 13 bill or some shit like that.
Well, he's trying to say that like we can't reasonably feed a whole bunch of people. Like a lot as we double in population, we can't reasonably feed them. So therefore, people are gonna die. Like,
okay, that's stupid though because we literally can. Because I think
we can. Right.
Matt, are
right.
you just a contrarian? Are you just being a contrarian?
Bro, this is literally a known fact. We're gonna fight each other now.
You're just being a
fine.
contrarian today.
This is a B tier ideology.
It's a B tier
agree?
ideology. I think
it's definitely not C. It's definitely not C or any lower. Because this is
For
a
sure,
chill. This is chill. It's chill, but there's not really that much going on. To be fair,
it's just sort of like the main concern is based on like the environment and food production rather than like other forms of hierarchies.
And then I see agrarianism there as well. Is that what that is?
Yes, agrarianism.
Can we just check that? Can we just check that in B? Because we kind of went over.
It's the same fucking thing, except for one.
It's like similar.
Agrarian socialism.
That might have to go. Do we have to look at this one?
I think we can kind of tell what this is, honestly.
Yeah. Can you just check this in? Check this in B. It's not. There's not that much going on here. Bottom of B.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What does it say? Alter globalization.
All right. Let's look this one up.
I have no idea what the fuck that. Alter globalization. Let's check this out.
What the fuck? I swear these are just made up.
So hold on. Alter globalization.
Let me read this. Okay.
You read it. You read it.
Okay, I'll read it. Alter globalization, or alternative globalization is an ideology that believes in global cooperation of the people at the same time opposing economic globalization. Believers in this ideology thinks that economic globalization will harm the workers and reduce civil rights. It is usually economically left-wing. Alter globalists are anti-imperialists and support global solidarity but want to preserve native cultures as well. Scroll down.
A tier.
Scroll down. Let me see. Let me just.
A tier.
I mean, it's kind of chill.
I like it. I do like it.
This flag is a little overbearing.
I guess
I also hate anybody that uses the word globalism for an ideology.
Yeah.
It's kind of like saying your cake is made out of like fucking flour.
Well, I think this is a good perspective that we need to. I think this is a good perspective for humanity, where it's like we should think of ourselves as like an interconnected unit as well, but not in a way where it favors like capitalism or like any like.
We could give this. We could give this one an A.
That's an A. That's pretty chill.
This
I like
is an A. What I have up here is an A.
Shut up, Brian. Shut up, Brian.
Oh, okay. We're not showing that on this. We're not showing that in the video. Alt-light and alt-right. We can treat those as a unit.
We don't need to look these up. I think we know.
We don't need to look these
up. What
is
alt-life?
Alt-light? You don't know alt-light?
Alt-light.
I know, or alt-light.
Let me describe.
I know alt-right, but not alt-light.
Okay,
let
so
him explain.
Imagine the political spectrum. You know, like the 4 quadrants. You know what I'm referring to?
Yes.
Okay. You know how like alt-right is very far to the right and then, you know, authoritarian?
Yeah.
Alt-right is like 50% of that.
So
it's like 50.
Here's the
50% of alt-right.
Back in the day, like 2016 to 2018, the alt-right movement was a thing, right? And they believed in this thing called ethno-nationalism. The alt-right was a movement. It was a movement not countering, but it's like distinguishing themselves from the.
It was
alt-right.
like its little brother that was less extreme than the alt-right.
Right, and they were like,
instead of saying, you know, white nationalism, they would say
civic nationalism.
Civic nationalism or something like that, or they would say
it's kind of like you know how Vivek
extreme patriotism
was like I'm a nationalist, but I'm only a nationalist for the American people, or some weird idea thing. I think even fucking what's his name, Sam Hyde, he made that video against Elon Musk, and he made another video on Vivek, and he said that like we're not like a collection of ideas. Because Sam Hyde is alt-right, but those other people are alt-light. They think that America is just a set of ideas or values that we extrapolate into a nation, essentially.
I would say people like Steven Crowder are alt-light. Milo Yiannopoulos at the peak of his popularity was definitely alt-light. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Milo Yiannopoulos?
He was like the...
He's alt-right now, but at the peak of his popularity, he was alt-light.
Right,
I would say.
Right, yeah.
Basically, most of the right-leaning figures on YouTube in like 2016, 2017 to 2020, I'd say most of those guys were alt-light.
Oh. Huh.
It's just kind of an extra prescriptive term.
What do we think of it?
So, alt-light, honestly, I feel like it's kind of an ingenious term to kind of describe the people and the cultural happenings that were going on in 2016. So I'd check it in C. I'd just check it in C. The flag is shit. And it was kind of a phase.
D.
It was a phase. I think it's cringe.
Wait, alt-right is D. Alt-right is D, I'd say.
No. Alt-right is F, bro.
Why is it F?
There's no way alt-right and accelerationism are on the same page to me. Because
accelerationism is better than alt-right.
No, it's not, because accelerationism is just
acceleration is a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke, and it literally hinges on hurting people. At least people on the alt-right think that they're doing good for, like, white people. They think they're doing good for somebody. Accelerationists acknowledge they are hurting people. They know they are making society worse. It's literally part of their ideology.
Right.
Alt-right people at least think, we're doing good for the whites. We'll put
it at the bottom of D, I think.
Alt-right is arguably F. I wouldn't be mad at that if you put alt-right in F. I just don't agree that it could be worse than accelerationism, because accelerationism to me is humor. Acceleration to me is humor.
Alt-right is a cringe ideology. It's like such a cringe thing to believe.
It is a cringe ideology, but
I don't think it deserves to be in C, unless you count C as
I just think it's a really good. I think it's a really good descriptor of what was going on at the time. And I just think it's a good...
As far as how good the ideology is and what their values are, it's not, like, good in itself.
It's a very loose... Yeah, it's very loose, I'd say. So you could put it in D.
Top of D. I think top of D be...
Top of D, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anarcho-feminism. I think we can kind of tell what that is. I think we kind of get the
Yeah,
vibe.
so let's just pop that one and see, because, you know,
Yeah, I
Above-
don't know.
it's kind of a bit. It's an eye roller. It's an eye roller. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like, man, I don't know. Let's just go on to the next one.
It's one of those ideologies.
Are we gonna explain it a little bit?
Ideology would.
No,
bring about
I don't know if we're gonna get
no.
that much entertainment out of diving into anarcho-feminism.
Well, there's
Okay,
anarchism.
How about
I think
anarchism?
anarcho-feminism is like kind of basic, just because
Anarchism.
would achieve the same.
Honestly,
fucking thing.
anarchism
It's
is
just,
kind of it's a fun one. I'd say it's an A.
A or S. A or S.
A above
It's-
ultra global. Is it above alternate globalization?
It is in my opinion.
Yes,
it is
yes.
in my
Okay,
opinion.
okay.
It's because look at the A. The A is classic. All right. In terms of
Right.
politics, everybody knows what this means. Okay.
Right.
And the aesthetics of it have really, seeped into culture.
And it's not necessarily a bad idea if you check their worldview. Their worldview is very consistent, where it's like the trouble with society is unjust hierarchies. Now these are manifested in the forms of the state, of the of capitalism, and other forms of oppression, like patriarchy. Which I mean, I guess anarcho-feminism is. It's not.
The thing
really
is, I feel like it's
let's-
good. You could apply any lens to anarchism, but in a sort of, I don't know, more productive way than, say, accelerationism.
right.
You know?
Accelerationism is just an internet bro tactic that they made up.
Accelerationism is like. Oh, can I say this real quick?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Accelerationism is what, like, your grandma thinks like anarchism is.
Right. Yeah.
Like an older
You speed
relative
up-
is probably confuses the two.
No, but like there's actual anarchist theory. I think Emerald keeps talking about Enrico Malatesta, a bunch of other people, and a lot of anarchist movements in general like actually want to help people. So that kind of gives them a lot of points for ideology. Should it go to
honestly,
S?
I wouldn't really agree.
Is it S tier?
I don't know if it's an S because it doesn't even really have a country. It hasn't really. I don't
It
know.
happened
need a
a couple. The whole point it doesn't have. It's supposed to not have a country. It's supposed to
It is
be beyond that.
it's arguably an S. It's arguably an S. I wouldn't be mad.
Top of A tier S. We'll
S.
figure it out as the tier list goes on.
Yeah.
Nope. F tier. F tier.
No, this is better than
No.
acceleration.
F tier. F tier.
I put it above.
Anarcho-capitalism.
It is better. It is better, but it's an F.
You think
Wait.
anarcho-capitalism is
An F now, bro.
okay? I low-key think it's a D. I'm not gonna
Okay,
cap.
explain
out.
yourself.
Get
Explain
the
yourself.
out.
F.
Okay, bro, look at that flag, bro. I'm sorry. That
Bro.
flag is.
Bro,
that
But
flag?
in terms of the color scheme, bro, is diff, bro. Okay,
bro.
and it's literally Monopoly. It's fun. This is a fun idea. This is an idea.
If you say bro one more time,
Tell me this is not a fun thing to think about.
no.
You don't
It's not.
think it's literally everybody in fucking Monopoly
It's
has
so
fucking.
larp, bro. It's so
It
larp.
low-key is kind of larp, but I genuinely think it's kind of. It's bouncy. It's so stupid. It's kind of like The Room. If you know what I'm
It's
talking
so.
about.
Wait, that's a good point. It's so bad. It's good.
Yeah, I think
That
I
sort of
do
thing.
get some enjoyment out of anarcho-capitalism.
Although here's the
You
thing.
get enjoyment out of anarcho-capitalism.
I
or
do, I really do.
Capitalists making a fool of themselves.
Definitely
really
above
do.
agorism, because the thing with agorism is just such a nerd fucking ideology. It's such a nerd.
You can
soy
really have fun
cuck
with-
ideology. This
you
you
can really
have
have
fun with. It.
anarcho-capitalism. Yeah,
I think so.
this is
It's a fun,
top of D to me. I'm sorry, this is top of D.
top of D, above
I don't know
alt-light.
how else to. It is definitely above alt-light.
Alt-light's kind of a weak cuck ideology. You know what I mean?
It's
just
a-
sort of
it's a
like,
cuck
it's like,
ideology, yeah.
we believe in like values and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, top of D, top of D.
Because
You
I
make
can have
of
fun. I can have fun with
you
anarcho-capitalism.
can fuck-
but it's just
yeah.
stupid.
It's a fun one to make fun. It's so bad it's good, essentially. Which is not the same thing as actually good. but
Honestly,
it's like,
if you're trying to come up with like sleeping exercises, like think of something before you go to sleep, like 10 sheep jumping over a fence, and then you catch some Z's.
anarcho-capitalism.
What I do is I start thinking about anarcho-capitalism and the Monopoly guide, like dealing with McDonald's and buying every enterprise there is on the planet.
right,
that's kinda what I
right.
think about.
Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah.
All right, next one.
Anarcho-collectivism.
Is this
I don't-
not just like
This one
end
is
stage
this one's corny.
communism?
This shit is corny.
It's not
Look at
just
that
like
flag.
No,
communism
I
was
know,
fucking-
I know what it. No, wait, hold on. Pull up anarcho-collectivism. It's distinct from other. It has
Is it not just communism?
No, there's a system behind it. Okay, anarcho-capital collectivism is an anarchist and economically far-left ideology that believes in a worker-owned economy seized directly by the workers with no interim state. I don't know. Okay, I think he is referring to
the only difference between this and communism.
I'm sorry, bro, but this shit is corny, bro. That shit is corn on the cob.
From what I know, is that they believe in a system where instead of direct, like actual, like communism, they have a system of labor vouchers. Y'all know what this is?
I don't want to.
It's literally just money. That's literally
put this
money.
in C. Put this in
That's
C.
so fucking lame.
This flag sucks, and this is it's. I don't know,
bro. Labor vouchers are literally just money, bro.
It's money, but not money. It's not where money can accumulate. It's money used as like tokens to get resources.
Yeah, bottom of C to me. But
okay, it's money that can't be inflated or invested. It's still money.
So, so then there's anarcho-communism.
You know, this is actually kind of a fun ideology.
Okay, what is the difference between
because anarcho-collectivism is trying to do some weird bullshit. Well, this is a sick flag. You know, that just this the red on the black. It's recognizable. It's classic.
It is arguably the most.
It is anarcho-communism.
It is arguably the most. Whatchamacallit? Anarchist. It's the most anarchist ideology. It's like it's what anarchism's all about.
Communism.
It's typically what people think of when they think of anarchism. They typically interchange anarchism with anarcho-communism.
Well, people who are in the know
usually sense people who don't really know usually. I see do that.
I think it's a fun idea.
Anarcho-communism, I think it's A. I would say A personally.
Yeah, we could put this one in A. It's a classic.
Behind anarchism.
It's had good longevity.
Behind anarchism, but still
it has projects. There are real projects where anarcho, like for example, the Catalonia thing that happened in Spanish Civil War. They were anarcho-communists. Yeah. Although I think they were anarcho-syndicalists as opposed to anarcho-communists.
Also anarchism with Macno.
Yes.
Macno's army.
Too.
All right, what's this next one? Anarcho-conservatism?
This is not.
What does this even mean? What does this even mean?
This one's wait. No, I'm gonna look this one up.
Throw this shit in F, bro. I don't even give a shit
look this
what
shit up, bro. This shit's kind of fire, bro.
What do you think of when you hear anarcho-conservatism?
Bro, hold on, bro. Look this shit up, Ryan. Ryan, look this shit up, bro.
I'm still trying to find out what the difference between anarcho-communism and just communism.
Okay, we can talk about that later. Like, fucking
let me tell you the difference. Traditional Marxist communism, which is what we refer to as just communism, has steps to reaching communism. Whereas anarcho-communism, it wants to establish communism right off the bat as an anarchist society through anarchist means. That's the difference. It's like a head start, essentially.
Not anarcho-collectivism?
Anarcho-collectivism is where this dumb, weird,
or some shit.
Yeah, some weird market system with labor vouchers that's kind of irrelevant. It's basically the same thing as anarcho-communism. It's just
what
cringe.
The fuck is this? Boy. Hold on.
Oh, this is cringe, bro.
All right. Anarcho-conservatism or conservative anarchism, shortened to ANCON, is an ideology occupying a variable position in bottom two quadrants that advocates for a stateless society that upholds traditional values and respects traditional hierarchies. They believe that conservative tenets should be so enforced on society that the government doesn't need to exist to enforce tradition. Man, how would that even work?
You know what I love about this?
That's just cringe, bro.
You know what I love about this? You know what I love about this? This is like the only country ball I've seen so far where they have a fucking trad wife.
For real?
Like alongside it. Look at this, bro. Fucking trophy wife, some shit.
Can we scroll down a little bit? I actually want to learn more about this. This is
Leo Tolstoy.
Is that what he was?
I don't know. You know,
he's in it.
Anarcho-conservative.
Let's just, let's just move on from this one. Can we just put this in like? Can we put this in like D?
What?
This is not.
Wait. Hold on. Stay on my screen, bro. What is this?
All right.
Jewish anarchism. Okay,
we're going ahead of ourselves. All right.
Yeah,
Anarcho-conservatism. What do we think about this?
I think it's a D. It's not as bad as alt-right or accelerationism.
It's
I think
it's kind of a contradiction.
Low
because
D. Very low D.
Yeah,
The American
definitely
design is so
after
corny.
African socialism, because at least African socialism makes a lot of sense. This is kind of like, it's kind of finicky, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's this next one? Anarcho
distributism.
Distributism.
Look that no. Distributism is actually a real ideology. I don't know why the narco version came up first.
What is distributism?
Let's just go to narco-distributism. So it is an economically syncretic, culturally ambiguous, civically anarchist ideology that promotes pacifism, distributism, and anarchy. All right,
so
scroll more. History. An important part of the narco-distributist history is the Catholic Workers Movement, founded by Dorothy Day and Peter Morin. They created a newspaper to radicalize and help people, so they started sick and poor houses called the Houses of Hospitality, which fed and healed people, and they started the Catholic communes. Not bad.
Okay, here's the problem I have here is that would these people even describe themselves as anarcho-distributist or whatever?
Yeah, I think this is a labor.
This is like a fake term used to describe people that wouldn't even identify like remotely close to anything like that.
So it's not real, is what you're saying.
It's genuinely like a fake.
D tier. Also D tier.
That's a D tier. That's a D tier.
D tier.
I wouldn't. D tier.
Yeah, that's a D tier.
All right.
That's lame. It's like below alt-light, low-key. It's so fucking boring, bro. And it's fake.
Above anarcho or absolute monarchism, I think.
Beneath absolute monarchism.
We don't need to get our panties in a twist.
Okay.
Anarcho-fascism.
Yeah.
This one's kind of fun. Also kind of fun, but
I think
it's fun. Fun. The fun meter is like at 100% on this one.
There's some.
It gets points for it being fun, but it loses points on it being just fucking stupid.
It's fake. It's also
fake, racist as shit.
This is also bottom
due to the nature of it being blatantly fascist.
It's bottom.
It's bottom
of D.
Throw this shit in D.
Yeah, bottom of D. Let's move on.
Definitely below anarcho-conservatism. It's just anarcho-conservatism,
I agree.
But edgier.
The thing is, it doesn't really make me mad, surprisingly.
Anarcho-frontierism.
Frontierism?
What is this?
Look it up. Pull it
this just looks corny, bro.
I'm not in the know.
This looks like this is I don't know. Bro. Anarcho-frontierism, ANFRONT, is an anarchist, transhumanist, economically centered, culturally centrist ideology inhabiting the bottom of the political compass. He believes that true anarchist societies can only exist on the frontiers of civilization, and so advocates for transhumanism to expand the frontier into space. His social system includes a large.
That's kind of funny, though, isn't it?
Or the abolishment of the state altogether. This one's actually kind of fun. This is actually kind of fun.
That's kind of fire.
This is low-key like
meter's pretty good. Damn.
I would say so,
bottom
definitely.
of C. Bottom of C.
Just wanna be
bottom of C. Right,
bottom C. I would agree.
Bottom C. Yeah.
I agree.
Here's the thing: a lot of these are gonna be really wacky.
Low-key above acid communism and top of C, bro.
At least above anarcho-feminism, but like, is it because anarcho-feminism is like redundant? Do you think?
Yeah, I think if you're gonna have a progressive anarchist society, of course it's gonna be feminist. I just don't know why we would.
Anarcho-individualism. This is real. It's not
real, bro.
Okay, its goal isn't even trying to find an anarchist ideology. They're not trying to make an anarchist society. That is not the goal.
Anarcho-individualism, or I can't even read that.
Anlind.
for short, is an economically variable and culturally variable anarchist ideology that emphasizes the individual and the will of the individual over external determinants, such as society, groups, tradition, and ideologies. Seeing the abolition of the state as the fullest realization of individual liberty, he believes that without any government, individuals would pursue their personal objectives and work together in mutual self-interest to create a stable and harmonious anarchist society. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds kind of dumb.
It's just like I just want to do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean?
I would say upper D.
Upper D.
I'd agree.
Oh shit! I got my camera working. Let's go. All right.
Upper D.
Upper D. Where was I doing? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, upper D. I'd say so. Upper D. Above anarcho-capitalism or nah?
Nah, low key, because this flag fucking sucks.
But the thing is, anarcho-capitalism is such a meme idea, or not meme ideology. It's like such a, like when you think of wacky ideology, you think of anarcho-capitalism to the point where like it's just iconic. Like if you think about it, if your show's to a random person, they'd be like, "Yeah, that flag fucking sucks," because like yellow and black's like, it's like bumblebee colors. You know what I mean?
It's low key more iconic than you think it would be. Though.
Okay, anarcho-monarchist guys, hear me out. I think this is the funniest one because imagine this.
Yes, definitely the funniest
one.
Imagine
this. All right, you have an anarchist society, but there's a king or queen. We don't discriminate.
Mm-hmm.
So the king or queen, the monarch, is a monarch in the in the anarchist society as a figurehead. So they're like, "Yes, I'm the king," and then like while there's like chaos happening. That's pretty funny, bro. That's pretty funny.
Honestly, I might drop this in B, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
It's
perfect.
It's like a good troll ideology. You know what I mean? It's like you'll be like, yeah, I'm an anarcho-monarchist when you're like people ask you what you are. You know, it's just like I don't know. Below agrarian socialism, because all the agrarian, like, yeah, we agree with this stuff, but it's like. There's nothing remarkable. This is just funny. You know what I mean? This is so good. It's so funny. It's good. Anarcho-naturism.
This sounds boring as fuck. I'm not gonna.
Oh, brother.
Anarcho-naturism.
Anarcho-naturism.
Is an extremely progressive political ideology that advocates for social nudity and the abolition of
S tier.
Roger, okay, Diddy. All right, Diddy. Diddy.
This one's actually
literally Diddy.
This one's good. This one's good. I actually like this one. This is a.
Let's put this.
This is pretty funny.
Let's put this in S.
This one is pretty funny. That's a B.
No. This is S tier.
You can put it right next to anarcho-monarchism, in my opinion.
I disagree.
All right, let's see this. Anarcho-nihilism. Isn't that just anarcho-individualism?
See, this is not really a fun one, nor is it a really exciting one. So, can we plug this one in?
It advocates for the complete rejection of all social institutions, including law, religion, any form of morality. So they want anarchy, but they don't want. So they don't.
Okay,
they don't care about the anarchist society. They just want to dismantle ideas. And hierarchies in general, it's just for the sake of it. What?
Why is the little country ball for it so corny?
It's just edgy, bro.
Yeah,
it's like trying to be so edgy. It's just fucking corny. What do we all think? Where do we put it?
This one's low-key bottom of D for me, bro, because it's like
below anarcho-fascism.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Matt is trying so hard to keep accelerationism at the bottom.
Acceleration is really bad, bro.
It's objectively the dumbest shit ever.
It is the dumbest shit ever. It's also
so hard.
It's also like the worst prescription because if you could add acceleration to anything and make it bad.
Exactly.
You could have like
because you're not gonna get what you want essentially.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get what you want, and you're just not gonna have a fun time, and it's not gonna help people. You just want to hurt people, and it's like, what was that one joke we made in like high school? Where like I'm an 18th positionist because like third position,
Yeah.
and, like
Yeah.
fourth. That's what it is. It's just cringe for the sake of cringe.
I'm 100th positionist. I want to.
All right, let's check this
and-
out.
and- and what's this next
Narco-pacifism. Narco-pacifism.
Man, do we have to look
Hey,
this one up? This one looks boring.
Do you remember a narco-pacifist McReb in the server?
Oh, and the server? Yeah, so
Yes.
so audience.
Oh my god, the next
we
one is
had this-
Anprim.
We had the we had a Minecraft server. We play as countries. There's a character, a friend of mine. He made an anarcho-pacifist Minecraft Maghreb is what we call it. So it's like United North African
Maghreb.
Arab, something like that. Yeah. He called it Maghreb. He said we're narco-pacifism. Honestly, I'm gonna have to give anarcho-pacifism same level as anarcho-frontierism because it's kind of funny.
I agree with that.
Because it's like, okay,
You know, and Prim.
and
So
Prim.
next
That's a classic. That's a
And Prim's
classic.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
That's actually a classic. When people think of
And-
crazy ideologies,
Yeah, and Prim
Dude.
is B, bro.
Yeah.
I agree.
it's
I
going
agree,
with the
bro.
agrarian stuff. Like this is objective. This side of agrarianism is like objectively kind of good. This side is just like all the funny stuff.
Like,
come on, it's just-
Anarcho-syndicalism.
This has been done before.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the
it's
anarcho.
a B. It's a bottom. It's a bottom of B to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. This has been done. It's it's kind of cool. There's some cool stuff going on, but it doesn't really have that staying power. It doesn't have that zing. Like it doesn't have the zing of just pure anarcho-communism or anarchism. You know what I'm saying?
It's anarcho-communism, like anarcho-collectivism.
This is like
it's like
some-
anarcho-communism with extra steps, essentially.
This is like
Yeah.
some Kaiserreich LARP ideology shit, bro.
It kind of is. It kind of is.
Well,
I
now
feel
it
like the
is
more you-
because of Kaiserreich, yeah.
Yeah, the more you look into it, I feel like the more it's actually kind of interesting. But, below A for sure, above D. So B or C to me.
Above anarcho-primitivism because it's like a legitimate thing. What do you guys
I'd
think?
just plop it anywhere in B.
Sure.
I would
Anarcho-totalitarianism.
This one is lame. This one is lame.
Yeah, D is lame.
Anarcho-
Just check this in one in D. Check this in D.
Yeah.
No,
Just
bro,
for the
this
sheer
goes to I'm putting
like
it
irony of it,
No, because it's not
because
like
it's literally an
it's LARP.
oxymoron.
It's LARP though. It's like
Put this in
It's like
D.
kind of funny. It's kind of funny. So
It
you
is
just pop
kind
it in
of
D.
funny. This is straight up an oxymoron, bro.
This goes up. I think this goes above anarcho-conservatism because it's funnier.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah.
No,
Anarcho-transhumanism. Anarcho.
This is also a funny one.
It is
What's
pretty
up
funny.
with like all like the extreme ideologies having some sort of like transhumanist aspect,
Yeah, for real,
primitivist
though, I
aspect,
agree.
Right.
or they
They're
want
like-
us to like become robots or some shit. It's like always like the end goal for like half of
Let's
these.
pop this up. Let's see.
The
this.
Adeptus Mechanicus from 40k.
Okay, so it's anarchists and transhumanism. So transhumanism, they want everyone to like live better, and by improving by making them technologically more advanced and doing body modifications so that we become robots, heighten our conscious. I mean, I guess, and it's
Yeah.
anarchist at the same time. Bro, this is like, dude, this is
So-
like the same thing as anarcho-primitivism. It's the same thing, bro.
No,
This
it's like on the other side though. It's like
Anprim is better.
Anprim is
Which
funnier.
is funnier. Which is funnier.
Anprim is funnier. This transhumanism one is just like, I feel like they only made this one because of Warhammer.
Probably.
Yeah,
Warhammer.
I think they only made this one because of Warhammer.
God bless. God.
So let's just plop
God
that
bless
in
Warhammer.
top of D, I'd say.
A nationalism. Is that like anti-nationalism? What is that?
Yeah, can we look this one up?
Look this up. A nationalism.
Okay.
No, it's
It's like-
it's It's one word. It's one word. There we go. It's down. Yes.
Nationalism is a global anarchist anti-nationalist ideology originating within the sphere of Esperanto speakers. It believes in universalism, one-wordism, and Esperanto as an auxiliary language shared by everyone without replacing any existing language.
Do you guys know what Esperanto is, by the way?
I do.
Isn't
it was supposed to be like the
language
universal.
I actually do not.
So I believe it was the UN. Was it the UN? Or no? It was like.
It was some guy. It was like some.
Well, no. There was like a League of European Nations that basically.
Esperanto was an attempt to unite world under one language. It took aspects of mostly European languages and united them together into one language that is meant to be a lingua franca.
Yeah, and it was actually going to be the global language, but they were one vote away. I think.
Was it the U.S. and Israel?
No, it was some European people.
The issue with, from what I heard about Esperanto, is that it cannot be a one world language because of the fact that it's Eurocentric. So the grammar and vocabulary is an inherently European thing.
Is that so? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's why it can't work. Like, you can't incorporate, like, for example, you can't incorporate like Chinese or like Arabic. Or Japanese, especially. I've learned that Japanese is a very much the grammar structure and like vocabulary and writing system in general is it's actually so foreign to like European sensitivities that it's not even subject verb object where it's like I eat food. It's like a variation where it's like verb subject object or some weird like, so you can't just make Japan or China like learn Esperanto and have it be like a universal, like be considered a universal language, because as a language it's so foreign to that sensibility. But as regards to nationalism as an ideology,
this one's kind of cute. It's kind of cute.
It's cute. Like, it goes to B tier, I think. C tier, top of C tier.
It's a
B.
Either one.
Yeah, I'll put it here. Anti-authoritarianism.
The 3 arrows is actually kind of based. It's located in A to me.
Wait, the 3 arrows? Yes, bro.
The 3 arrows is low-key fire. This is top A.
I don't know if this is anti-fascism or this is
It's the same thing.
Is that like the YouTube channel 3 arrows?
Well, I think that's where he gets it from.
Click the anti-authoritarianism thing.
It
might be different. It might just be just generally anti-authoritarianism. It is a civically liberal to libertarian ideology whose sole defining characteristic is fervent, uncompromising opposition to authoritarianism and strong state power.
Specifically, the 3 arrows, anti-auth. Can you click that one?
So
like right
it's opposed to
aliases?
Nazism,
there.
monarchism, and Bolshevism. Okay, as a standalone ideology with its own values and person being like, I am anti-authoritarian, it's sort of weak. But
it's kind of gas though. It's like
it kind of is.
The 3 arrows, bro. That's fire. That's fire.
That's a cool symbol. No, definitely. But yeah. I think what it's trying to allude to more is
it's an A at least. I'd say it's an A. It's better than alter.
Think of it like this: it's like a check on certain ideologies and judging them based on how much brute force or an authoritarianism that that's inherently built into them. So it's opposed to Nazism, monarchism, Bolshevism, because that necessitates a strong state. It's not. I wouldn't say it's an ideology. It's more of a value, or it's a.
Yeah, I feel like some of these are kind of like you could add them as a special sauce. So it's kind of like anarchism. Yeah. It's what else you got?
Is it above anarchism though? We have to have.
No, it's not. Anarchism is a little too iconic. It's a little too clean and crispy, and it's
right.
It's like the kid that showed up with a really nice suit to prom.
The guy who came with drip?
Yeah,
I'd say I'd put it above. I put it above alter globalization.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
All right, next one. Next one.
Anti-centrism.
Anti-centrism.
This one's actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one's like
I think
a
this
B
is an
to
S
me.
tier. I think this is an S tier.
S tier.
We can
S tier.
Yeah.
S tier.
Yeah,
Let's
pop
put
it
this
in
up in
S.
S tier.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
No
explanation.
No explanation needed. It's just like, it's just that good.
Yep.
Anti-environmentalism.
I hate trees.
Just because it's funny.
That is
evil
conceptually,
Lorax.
That's very funny. It's just like
Just because it's funny.
That is so funny, bro.
it's like the one slur ideology.
The one slur, yeah. Above anarcho-frontierism.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
Is this Antifa?
Antifa. It's
This
a
one's kind of
solid.
fun.
It's a solid
fun, it's
ideology.
good.
Very solid. I would agree with it.
Even more solid movement.
It's kind of funny. The comedy with this one is more of the conservative propaganda against Antifa, saying it was like, "Oh man, bro, it's trying to they're actually the real fascists because they're authoritarian and they want to like destroy society and like they're infiltrating the woke mob and some shit like that." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's it. It was they were blowing that shit out of proportion. It was crazy.
Way out of proportion. It's all propaganda. It's not even like good faith dialogue. It's just completely bad faith. It's all propaganda.
Yeah, I feel like Antifa
above
it's like
anarchism.
No, I'd put it in B. I'd put it in B because it's not really an ideology. It's more so. It's kind of like
anti-authoritarianism.
Three arrows.
It's like 3 arrows with just a little less time on its hands. It's existed for a shorter period.
I'd say it's above ultra globalization because it's like a practical thing that like we kind of need. You know what I mean?
It's having a good run right now. I'd say.
Right. It has having a pretty good run.
Especially now.
Anti-humanism.
Boo.
Is this like 1600s? Like
pull it up. Can we pull up anti-humanism?
I'll read it. Oh,
is that not a thing? Did you look it up? Put a dash between it. Oh my god.
Well, we got the next one.
Bro.
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Honestly, let's just...
humanism is like the idea that humans have inherent value and like we can arrive at that conclusion without religion on the basis of like rationality or something like that. It's an enlightenment ideology. Anti-humanism is like, fuck humans. We fucking suck.
Well, let me read it. The meaning of anti-human... Central to anti-humanism is the view that the philosophical anthropology and its concepts of human nature, man, or humanity should be rejected as historically relative, ideological, or metaphysical. That shit's corny, and the flag sucks. So
that's a nerd ideology.
Bottom of D, bro. Bottom of D.
Nerd ideology. No one cares. You read too much books. Anti-Japanesism.
We could put this bottom of D. There's not really that much going on here. It's just racism.
Is terrorist anti? Okay, it's just fucking racism, but for Japanese. Yeah. It's like anti-Semitism, but for
Japanese. Let's put this at bottom of D. This is a washed ideology. You know,
washed ideology. It's just racism.
It exists
with
in a period of time. It's racism. Yeah.
Look at the
bottom of
D.
Bottom of D. There's not much going on.
Bottom of D.
Look at the quote.
Oh, check it out. Check the quote. Anime proves that 2 was. Oh.
It's just corny.
Oh, it's that's like corny, like Reddit, like shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was some kid in my chemistry class that said that shit, and like, oh my god, it was so fucking stupid.
So our co-host Ashton has a friend who is who hates everything Japan. He's like Vietnamese. He hates everything Japan, like culture, like especially anime. He's like, fuck that shit, bro.
Understandable.
And he's like a country ball fanatic. So he's a nerd. He's a nerd, fucking Reddit tier, fucking loser.
I'm low-key glad that country ball's not as popular anymore. This one's not bad.
It's like
bad, but it's not really.
It's like it's just centrism.
It's kind of more tame. It's like a C tier to me. There's not much
It's
going on
definitely
here.
middle of C tier. It's like
Yeah.
close to anarcho-pacifism, anarcho-feminism.
You know, I could see it, but it's more. It says less than Three Arrows and less than Antifa, in my opinion. There's less going on. So.
And radicalism in itself is not terrible, especially when it I don't know. It's just sort of like I just want to grill for God's sakes. You know, it gives that energy.
Yeah, I could kind of respect it for
and
that.
Anti-realism. Let's pull this one up.
This is basically like greeting out.
Is it? I don't know. It might mean something else. What the fuck?
An analytic philosophy Oh, you can read yours.
Fictional ideology is the embodiment of an ideology that believes that any ideology that fits onto a political compass is bad or anti-centrism on steroids. So ideology is terrible. Essentially,
wait,
like
anti-realism are you reading the definition for anti-realism right now?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I saw, at least.
Let me see that. Let me see this. Anti-realism.
It's anti-centrism on steroids.
Bro, what the fuck? Man.
It's a joke ideology. It's just sort of like, oh, what if I make an ideology that's like anti-ideology?
Man, this shit's not even that funny, bro. Let's put this bottom of D, bro. This one's just
I think
funny.
it's like one of those things where it's like let's put it. Do we put it above anti-Jap? I'll put it above anti-Japanese.
Well, it's not racist, so I mean.
Yeah. It's just like when you're like trying to be so. It's like you're trying to be so funny. We're trying to be funny, but you come off as like nerdy. It's like we explain the joke essentially. It has that like level of thing. Apoliticism.
This should also, I don't know, top of C for me. It's kind of fun. It's like
it's fun. I think it's
you
fun.
don't think about politics like it's like low key joyous if you're in the right environment.
It's literally I just want to grill for God's sakes, but like the Chad version.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, let's put it.
There's some quality. There's some quality.
I think anti-environmentalism is funnier though.
Yeah, it's funnier though.
Arab socialism. Ooh.
This one is kind of tough. It's kind of like
tough.
hard.
Aside.
It's like, hard to categorize it because again with like a lot of these like noble ideologies. It started off as kind of cool, but then you get like Assad, Saddam Hussein, who just do a bunch of crazy shit and crimes against humanity. Where
I put this one in C, to be honest.
And according to George Bush, weapons of mass destruction.
I'd put this one in C because it was like the president of Canada that was supposed to be elected, but he served a more youthful purpose. Yeah, you'd get it if you heard the joke.
Norm Macdonald heads.
I heard the joke. It's very.
I would put it above acid communism. At least it stands.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah. There's some stuff going
on. I'd put it near African socialism because I don't know, man. Fucking like Assad, Saddam Hussein, Gaddafi. It's like.
Yeah, those are pretty bad, but it's like I don't know. It's kind of fun, bro. You can kind of think about it before you go to sleep.
Like anarcho-capitalism?
Yeah, it's like
all right, next. Aristocracy.
This one's actually also fun, in my opinion. It's just like, I imagine a bunch of people sipping on teacups and like...
Hello, good sir. Do you have your grape scissors?
They're taking their big-ass carracks and barks to the fucking Congo and saying, hey, can I have my rubber or can I have my coffee when they go to, I don't know, Brazil or some shit? They go back to the house and they... I don't know. They're posh and they're rich and they have a voice and it's kind of cool.
I would put it just below anarcho-capitalism.
I'd agree. There's not enough fun element.
It's the same like vibe.
It's just like rich people.
Satanism. Oh, this is like the shit where it's like they LARP as Satanists so they can
like an onage?
Religious people. Yeah, it's like an onage.
Yeah, this one's...
Like, for example, the what's it call it? The Temple of Satan, they like made like a Baphomet the Temple of Satan made like a Baphomet like.
I'm gonna check
thing.
this one in D because this one kind of misses the mark, to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like trying to be something, but it's like.
It's not really.
It comes
saying
off as like
whole
Reddit
lot,
atheist. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's.
It brings out the worst in atheists, I will say.
Okay, I gotta go.
It's not.
All right, Ryan.
All right.
We'll see it.
All right. Who's taking over the job?
I
Who's
will.
taking over the job of
Athenian democracy. Now this one should rank high, not because it was perfect or anything, but just because foundational
it's
influence.
Cool. It's cool.
This
bro.
one's an A to me. It's an A. It's an A to me.
That's an A.
To me,
who's gonna start streaming? By the way, who wants to stream this shit?
I'll do it.
You got it. Okay, Fetus, you here? Just checking up on Fetus.
Yes. Hello.
All right. I was making sure you didn't die of fentanyl overdose. That wasn't funny. I don't know why I was joking about fentanyl.
Wait. What? Athenian democracy, yeah.
Athenian democracy. So we're here. Athenian democracy. Yeah, it's an A. It's just foundational. It's like kind of LARPy, has like LARPy vibes, but it's like, if it wasn't for this, you wouldn't have Plato. You wouldn't have Aristotle. If you wouldn't have Western thought, you wouldn't have a lot of philosophy or political philosophy as we know it,
Yeah.
And also democracy generally is good. Austrofascism. Pull up Austrofascism. Make sure to stream.
All right. Give me a second. I'm pulling up my stream right now. Oh, look, you gotta turn my heater on too. I'm cold as fuck.
All right, let's check this out. Austrofascism.
Austrofascism. Oh, is this like Fatherland Front? All right, bud.
It was the right-wing conservative, authoritarian nationalist, corporatist ruling political organization in the federal state of Austria. It claimed to be a non-partisan. Okay, what is this?
I mean, the symbol's kind of tough. I'll give him that.
That is a pretty tough symbol.
It's a tough symbol, but low-key, it's a copy of Mussolini, bro.
It's Austrian Italian fascism, and they were opposed to the Anschluss. They didn't like Hitler's Germany, basically trying to forcefully annex them, right, or coerce them to annexation. They wanted to do their own fascism for their own people, and I low-key kind of respect it.
Yeah, I mean, this is honestly crazy. They had 3 million members, bro. That's kind of insane.
Well, they were basically Austrian nationalists who were opposed to the Anschluss. I mean, why wouldn't you be? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to be fucking with Germany. All right, I'm Austrian. I'm not trying to be Germany. We were a freaking empire, bro. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, we can just put this one in D. To be honest, it's not really that exciting.
Like, no one, like, it doesn't have a reason to exist anymore. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm an anarcho. I'm an Austro-fascist, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of D's over here.
Austro-libertarianism is crazy.
Above an absolute monarchism, Austro-libert. Wait, hold on. Go to the political ideologies thing.
I don't know where that is. I don't even know where. Political
comp ball. I think it's a wiki.
Comp ball.
Wiki. Do wiki. That was not it. That's not it.
Wait, it might be. Hold on. No, it's not. Oh, I think we're here.
Is this it?
I think.
Was it this one? This was not it.
I swear it was. It was not it. You're right.
This is it.
This is it.
Look
Right,
up
what was it called?
Austro-libertarianism.
It's not looking good. Yeah, we're just gonna have to look this one up. Okay, it's just Austrian School of Economics, and that shit's corny.
Cringe,
so put the shit in
bro.
D.
Cringe. So
Here, I'm gonna turn my heater on real quick. Ugh.
This shit is cringe, bro.
Austrian economics in the Big 25.
Dude, Austrian economics is just like, socialism is bad because we don't. It would freer the market, the freer the people, bro. It's like a narco-capitalism, but it's not. It doesn't have that like that zest to it. It doesn't have that flavor. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm a narco-capitalist. No, it's like I'm an Austro-libertarian, bro. So nah, bro, that goes below alt-right. That goes below. Yeah, right next to Austrofascism. Austro-Marxism. Are we going to find it?
Is that what it is?
Oh, there we go.
Found it.
Austro-Marxism. We're here.
This symbol's also pretty dope. I'll say that.
It has the 3 arrows. Right?
Interesting.
What did they... Hold on. Stance on revolution. That might lead to something. So, its ideology is a nationalist. Theorists believe in left-wing nationalism, and they argue that the workers' national identity matter. Like, the Austrian workers matter. We're Austrian patriots, but we're Austrian because we are class conscious, and we want to overthrow capital or whatnot, right? And the stance on revolution is it's a synthesis between social democracy and revolutionary socialism. They believe that a socialist revolution had a low chance of success in Austria. He popularized the idea that a gradual evolution towards socialism. It's kind of like reform. Hold on. It's to put in perspective. It's kind of like reformism or democratic socialism in a way, where you get to socialism via democratic means. What do you think about this?
I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's not that bad. I put it in C.
Not too interesting either. I mean,
it's not. Yeah, it's not like as noble enough as like agrarian anarchism or like agrarian socialism. It's just sort of like, above.
Yeah,
I'd say above
C.
anti-environmentalism.
Yeah, it's it's interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What's the next one?
Aught anarchism. I don't know what the fuck that is. Look it up. Look it up. All right,
Wait,
go
let's
on
see if
the
we can
go
find
on
it on
there.
here.
And I think you can find it on here. Aught anarchism. Aught anarchy. I think that might be it.
Autarky?
Autarky. Wait. Autarkism. Okay. It is an
Same
individualist.
thing,
It's an individualist libertarian ideology that advocates for the abolition of any attempt to rule over another individual. Autarky believes each individual should rule themselves or self-rule. Any system the individual is a part of must be voluntary. Autarky promotes the philosophical beliefs of individualism and moral self-reliance. What do we think?
This is kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's just fucking stupid.
This is kind of.
It's just kind of dumb, bro. Yeah. It's just a narco-individualism with like extra steps.
It's like everybody gets their own rules, bro. This is like an ideology I'd come up with if I'm 7 and I'm having disagreements with people on the playground.
For it being like an ideology for 7-year-olds, I think we just put it below a narco-nihilism, bro.
Yeah, just plop it wherever in D.
Yeah, it's not authoritarian.
Right, authoritarian capitalism. Honestly,
that's just a reality.
It's kind of tough. It's kind of a real thing.
It's a real
and honestly,
thing.
It's worked before to a certain extent,
bro. It worked, yeah. I think
to a certain extent it worked. It's not
totally not happening right now.
It's technically not a good ideology, but it's something that exists. This flag kind of sucks, so I'd put this top of B, bro, low key. Top of B or bottom of B or top of C is what I'd say. You know?
Yeah. It's just sort of like, yeah. It's just like evil, the ideology. You know what I mean?
I feel like it really stands for something, though. I feel like it really has an argument.
It stands for something, but if you think about it, it sounds like
yeah,
the dumbest
it loses.
shit.
It loses out. But I can understand why somebody would back.
This is like the ideology of like the Disney bad guy.
Yes.
Essentially, it's a Disney villain ideology.
Yeah, it's kind of fun for that.
Authoritarian conservatism.
This one's kind of broad, but this is like 8.
I don't think it's supposed to be fascism. It's okay. What is it?
This authoritarian. Is
authoritarian or Russia. You know.
I feel like Russia's more of an oligarchy.
Right, but they're also conservative. They're also authoritarian. They enforce
yeah.
anti-LGBT laws and like force. You know, they're trying to make the Orthodox Church like the center of Russian culture. At least trying to LARP is that. Authoritarian conservatism is an authoritarian, culturally right-wing, and far-right economically. It's just like Pinochet.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's
this
like
is
that.
no. This is like authoritarian capitalism, but like at the other end. You know what I mean? Where capitalism is more like, oh, we're the evil business owners, like trying to like take over the world. This is like our state is evil, and like we're trying to like just get rid of everybody's rights. You know what I mean? They're kind of a pair. You can have one without the other. You know, like they complement each other in that sense.
This one's
yeah.
This one kind of sucks. I mean, it's not necessarily D.
Nothing else to really say about it. It's lame.
I put it in B. I put it in B because
No, I'd say this is C. It's a C.
C.
It's like below acid communism because acid communism low-key gave me some food for thought.
Yeah. It's unfinished, and it's kind of word salad ramble, but yeah.
All right, we got
next?
authoritarian democracy. Is that what that is?
Authoritarian democracy?
This flag is terrible, I'd like to mention.
What
But,
the fuck is
I
that?
mean,
That
it
loses
is something...
points.
This is a C tier ideology. Honestly, it's a bottom of C to me. This is kind of lame. Yo, what's up, Omar?
What's up,
Oh, is he here?
Yeah.
Yo,
We're
what's
ranking,
up?
we're ranking
we're
political
doing,
ideologies.
Yeah, we're doing like a not a live stream. We're recording this for Cheese Talk because we canceled a live stream, so we're kind of doing this right now. Yeah, we're ranking ideologies. You look at my stream.
I just got back in San Diego.
Oh, sick,
Oh, yeah.
sick.
Omar, are we hanging tomorrow?
Yes.
Let's go.
Authoritarianism.
That's my favorite ideology.
Honestly, this one's like a C tier to me because it's honestly kind of like broad, and you know, some people they just really want to put the hammer down, and you know I get where they're coming from, but it's stupid. So we could just check this bottom to C.
I don't think it's an ideology. I think it's more of like a political attitude or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
like,
it's stupid is not an argument against the best ideology ever made. Okay, think
parrot-
about it this way: what if you were a dictator?
Hold on. Let me try to say. You pair it with other ideologies, essentially. It's not like
I'd say, I'd agree. You're
not an authoritarian standalone. Like you're either authoritarian like left, authoritarian right.
Yeah.
Like realistically, that's kind of what you are.
Yeah, I'd agree.
All right. On a serious note, though, what about people like Idi Amin?
Ooh.
Because I feel like you can't really characterize them as left or right. They're kind of just dictators.
Maybe.
I don't know what. Pull up Idi Amin. Pull that up.
I don't know how to spell that.
It's IDIAMIN. Like, there have been a lot of dictators. You can't really characterize as being genuinely left or right.
How do you spell it again?
IDIAMIN.
Oh, he's the dictator of.
This guy. Yeah.
He's just kind of like the default dictator, I guess. That's like the default skin of dictators.
Mm-hmm.
He was just kind of like evil, I guess. He's kind of like corrupt, bad. I know a little bit about this guy. He's kind of bad, corrupt. You know, did things for his own interests. He's actually just the default skin for dictators.
Well, why do people think like this is gonna work though? They're like, this time we're gonna have a brutal despot and it's gonna work.
I don't know. I think he was
guys. That wasn't
genuine insanity.
All right, autocracy. It has a picture of like a Caesar type person.
Mm-hmm. Let's look this up.
I like Caesar salad.
Real autocracy.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself a Celsius.
Dog, it's 11 at night. You can't be drinking Celsius.
Does Celsius have caffeine in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Like 200 milligrams.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Yeah. Do you not know that?
Nope.
Were you like drinking Celsiuses before?
Nope.
So what is this? What is autocracy?
Autocracy is an authoritarian unity and absolutist ideology. Various definitions of autocracy exist. They may restrict autocracy to cases where the supreme political power to direct all activities of the state is concentrated in the hands of one individual, or they may define autocracy in a way that includes a group of rulers who wield absolute power. The autocrat has total control of the exercise of civil liberties within the autocracy, choosing under what circumstances they may be exercised, if at all.
I feel like autocracy is like light authoritarianism, where it's like maybe there's a democracy, but
it's like Caesarism, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you have like the populist dictator and be like, I'm here for the people. I'm gonna fix everything.
It's kind of tough because people like Napoleon and people like Caesar, they're kind of like hotly debated individuals who I feel like everybody kind of agrees they were on the bad side, but I think there's a lot of arguments as to, well, how bad, and let's talk about the good stuff that they did. People like Caesar did do some good stuff.
Yeah, and it's good for historical conversations and like, academic research because like it has an inherent ambiguity toward it, where it can be used in a sense for good, in some instances, or evil. Because people
this is a C. This is C to me.
This is C above Austro-Marxism or.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's a little more interesting.
You guys, I'm gonna go grab my mouse and then I'll join the call back.
I see ya. What is this? Autonomism. Look, search that up.
Bro, what the fuck? Autonomism, also known as autonomous Marxism, is an anti-authoritarian form of Marxism. It wants the working class to force changes without the state. Trade unions are political parties.
So they want the working class to work just by themselves without any organization, essentially.
Bro, what the fuck?
It's like a tactic, I think. It's not necessarily like a
unpaid.
It's just a tactic. It's not like it doesn't stand for really anything.
I guess this one's just a C in that case.
That's just a pure C. Let's get a quick C for this. It's literally just a okay. Let's put it above authoritarianism. How about that?
Sure.
Avaritionism.
How do you spell that?
AVARITIONISM.
Alright, I got it. Avaritionism. Is this like Mad Max? Avaritionism, formerly known as ego-Darwinism, is an off-the-compass libertarian right-wing ideology that believes that individuals should be able to do anything they desire, resulting in stronger individuals rising to the top and killing those that are weaker.
Okay, so basically it's just like survival of the fittest, and like I can, if once we destroy society post accelerationism, right? We can have me and my clan are gonna take over all your other clans and we rich and powerful.
The problem with this is that the people who are gonna believe in something like this, where they think the strong should dominate, are not gonna believe in like fucking everybody has their own rules and shit, and society's gonna be reckless and wild.
And they want it to just
those type
be
of people
Mad
in
Max.
politics. those type of people in politics are normally gonna be like authoritarian. This doesn't really exist. This is kind of like a fake thing.
It's like a power fantasy. It's what it is. I think it's just a power fantasy. It's like not a real thing. Also, it has a dumbass fucking name, Avaritionism. You can't even say it right. It's like so difficult to fucking pronounce.
It is also a terrible name. I would put this in top of D.
Below alt-light, bro. Below
low-key,
fucking, I don't know. It's below like Arab socialism.
Yeah, just plop it in.
Yeah.
Bothism. Low-key, they had a run, but
Bothism is like Arab socialism, but not really. I think Omar knows more about it. Actually, we might reconsider Arab socialism, Bothism once he gets back.
All right, what's this next one then? We'll get back to that one.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in this. Babouvism. Babouvism.
Wait, say that again.
BabouI. No, B-O-B-A-B.
All right, I found it.
What is this shit?
Babouvism. Oh, is this the Incan one? Or not the Incan one, the fucking... All right, let me just read it. Babouvism is a far-left, culturally progressive ideology considered by many to be the first revolutionary communist in history. It strives for the creation of a fully egalitarian system without private property and became a crucial foundation of Marxism. This is actually kind of interesting. Babouvism in Paris Commune.
It's proto-communism, essentially. It's by this guy called Babouf. It's proto-communism.
That's actually kind of fun.
What ideology?
Babouvism.
What?
It's proto-Marxism. It's like Marxism that existed before Marxism. It's
like Marxism without Marxist characteristics.
It's no private property and egalitarian system.
It's kind of like a utopian socialism. If you guys know about the utopian socialists.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that what's it called? Georgism? Is that something else?
Well,
no, Georgism is something else.
This is like the first.
It's proto-communism.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of has like a novelty to it. You know what I mean?
And it was part of the French Revolution, in the late 1700s. So I can put this in
history.
B. It's a B in my opinion.
It's a B below authoritarian capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're back. What is the difference between Arab socialism and Baathism, Omar? I'm just curious.
So, Arab socialism is like more broadly, it's like a offshoot of Arab nationalism, which really came into contact like the Arab Cold War. And I'd say Arab socialism is like more egalitarian in that it kind of produced like, I suppose like the monarchies that existed in like Saudi Arabia, or that did exist in like Egypt and Libya.
Arab
socialism was like nationalism under like, oh, you know, people have rights, you know, there's going to be improved working conditions, there's going to be like a strong working class. While Baathism is more so, I mean, literally means like renewal, and it's the idea of like creating a new kind of like society. It's like a third wayist almost, where it rejected the ideas of communism being an international struggle. Baathism kind of took communism and made it a very Arabic issue and tried to like recreate a society, a new society entirely.
So if I get this right, Baathism is an offshoot of Arab socialism or Arab nationalism broadly.
I would say Baathism is more so Arab nationalism and communism put together. Well, Arab socialism is like an offshoot of Arab nationalism.
And communism, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. So where should we put it?
Which one?
We put Arab socialism in D tier because we thought that Arab socialists were kind of like authoritarian. Like they were trying to do good, but like it kind of led to a lot of like struggle in the Middle East and like Syria, for example. Like fucking like Syria hates, you know, fucking Iraq, and there's like a lot of history. And like Nasser was trying to do stuff and like had conflict with Syria. Then Iraq did stuff, and like before like Saddam, you know, before proto Saddam essentially, before Saddam, pre
Saddam. Well, the Iraq Syria thing is entirely Baathism. And I would say
That
even
was-
between Egypt and Syria, like they were on very friendly relationships even after the breakup of the United Arab Republic. So I would say, where do you have Baathism right now? I don't see you.
It's right
Yeah,
here.
we are.
Would you put
Oh,
Arab
okay.
socialism above Baathism?
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
like more so Nasser. He kind of saw himself more so as like an Ataturk person, and he did try
You
to
tried
have his
what?
reign, but it kind of died abruptly to make Egypt more democratic
Uh-huh.
and like reduce the influence of the military. But then he
Yeah.
had like a stroke and died, so that didn't happen.
So, he was an Arab socialist.
Yeah, and I would say
Not-
Baathism is also very much more militaristic. That's another key aspect. Baathism is very
So,
militaristic.
I think we could possibly put Arab socialism here in B tier then. Because it's not like...
I would say probably better C tier. Where do you have nationalism? Is nationalism broadly on there anywhere?
It's
We haven't
probably
got to that
further
yet.
down the list.
Yeah. I think this is an
Well, I would say-
alphabetical order.
Okay, I would say whatever you decide, just know you can't put that higher than nationalism.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I'm going to say about it.
We'll put in the same area, general areas like authoritarianism and autonomism.
Yeah, it's like maybe for the right situation it would work.
Right.
Baathism,
Yeah.
I would say,
Baathism
is
D.
D.
very out there.
D. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
we'll
D.
put it by above Austro-libertarianism, which is just fucking like the free market, the freer the market, the freer the people.
Here, this top row seems
What
a little
the-
nonsensical. Here, let's just skip a row.
What the fuck? Okay, what the fuck is this? I can't even
What is
read
that?
this.
I don't know.
I
Let's
can't
skip a row
read it.
because look, we got the barracks image, bankocracy, fucking black anarchism. Let's just skip this row.
Oh, dude, that shit is. What is this shit, bro? I do want to
Low-key
learn about this
Black
shit. I wanna,
Islamism,
No,
I
I
wanna
don't
learn
know.
more.
Black Zionism.
hold on, Okay, we're skipping bank. Okay, all this joke shit, bankocracy. Let's put it fucking here, bro.
Bro, let's go to Bolivarianism. That's a fun one.
Yeah, let's go to. I'd agree. Let's go there because I feel like we're gonna have more to say.
Bolivarianism. This is an interesting one. Is this the one where it's like that sparked like the independence movements, right? Of
Yeah.
Bolivar.
It's like Hispanic nationalism in a sense.
Let me read it.
All right.
Bolivarianism is an authoritarian ideology that uses nationalistic, patriotic, and pan-nationalistic ideas used predominantly in Venezuela and Colombia. It is based on the ideas of Simon Bolivar for creating a unified Latin American state. But in time, it has added socialism of the 21st century's ideas, giving rise to Bolivarian socialism and Chavismo.
Chavez, like Hugo Chavez of what's his name of what's it called Venezuela. It's kind of like Baathism in a sense, or like Arab socialism, where they're trying to do their own socialism with a left-wing nationalist sort of like thing. You know what I mean?
So, is this Simon Bolivar's ideology, or is this like Hugo Chavez, like modern day Venezuela?
This is a modern. This is like where they.
This is a modern ideology.
It's a modern ideology.
Honestly, this one's kind of washed, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
It's washed.
It's kind of a washed ideology, bro.
How so?
Because, bro, it's like, who are the people they're bringing up? They're bringing. Simon Bolivar is like, one of the inspirations, and then we got Chavez, bro. Like, it's kind of washed, bro. Like, who else? I don't see the influence, bro. I don't see the vision.
They're just trying to do a thing for Latin America, essentially. They're trying to make the lives of the Latin American workers better.
But there's barely. It's not even really fleshed out. It's just kind of like a feeling, bro. It's like there's not that much going on here.
All right. Well, I guess we'll put it fucking C.
C. I think it's a C.
Probably above.
It's like a top C. It's a top C.
Yeah, above autocracy.
The
What's top
nationalistic-
about it?
Well, it's trying to do an Arab socialism, but like.
Well,
I feel like
they want to unify their group or whatever, and
Yeah.
like Northern South America or
Well,
whatever.
let's
Yeah.
put it below Arab socialism.
I kind of like the Simon Bolivar influence. Okay, I think that's kind of.
I think that
kind of
that
heuristic.
LARP is kind of interesting. So we could just put it. Yeah, we'll put it.
All right, let's check out the one after that in the second row.
Blue
Bonapartism. Oh, what the fuck are the blue shirts?
Some fucking fascist movement.
Let's just skip that because I feel like we're gonna cover that with British fascism.
Bonapartism.
Bonapartism. I think we know what that is. Low-key, pop that in D because I don't really feel like it's a strong. There's that much going on.
Yeah, it's like anarcho fucking distributism.
It's also washed.
It's washed. It's a
washed
historically
ideology.
irrelevant movement.
Yeah.
Above Austro-fascism because it's not fucking fascism, but it's like it's washed. And there's no point in it.
It's washed. It does have good influence, I will say. With
Bookchin
nationalism,
communalism. Bookchin. He's actually influenced anarchist author Murray Bookchin. Bookchin communalism.
Wait, that's like an actual guy, Bookchin.
How do you spell it?
The word book and then chin at the end. Oh shit.
That low-key sounds made up.
That might be... No, this is real. This guy's a real guy. Libertarian municipalism. Also known as Bookchin communalism. It is a far-left, libertarian, socially progressive, and sometimes anarchist ideology with an extreme emphasis on environmentalism based on political, philosophical, and sociological ideas of Murray Bookchin. Libertarian municipalism believes in a stateless, classless society where hierarchies reduce as much as possible and is organized in communes that participate in federalism, mostly private property being made communal.
All right, first things first, this flag sucks. I'm sorry.
Cringe flag.
I'm sorry, bro.
They put a leaf over the narco-communist flag.
Yeah, this flag is weak. There are worse flags.
The description of this ideology is like trying to be some.
It sounds fun.
It's just anarcho-communism.
It is, but it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute.
So, if we're ranking this, we're probably gonna put this like, I don't know, near anarcho-pacifism. We'll put it here, C tier. It's a C tier ideology.
Yeah, it's a C tier.
Brazilian integralism. Oh, that and British fascism. Those are the two fascisms we have so far.
There's Brazilian fascism?
Oh, we got to narco-fascism, but that doesn't really count.
Integral nationalism. Or,
yeah,
wait, no, I don't think that's the same one. That's not the same one.
Integralism. Integralism. It should have like the sigma symbol. Yeah, here we go.
There it is. We got it.
Is that it?
That's what it's called. It's called
Lineo
integralism.
Salgado.
All right.
Integralism broadly believes that there should be fully integrated social and political order based on converging patrimonial, political, cultural, religious, and national traditions of the particular state. Integralism is a deeply traditionalist and reactionary doctrine which rejects the separation of church and state as well as a liberal and egalitarian values of the Enlightenment and believes that the state should submit to spiritual authorities. Honestly,
bro,
it's a good LARP. It's a good LARP.
It's a good LARP. It has. Here's the thing. Its worldview is valid. All right. It's like it has a very understandable. It has a very understandable worldview where it's like, all right, our values are based on Catholic social teaching. All right. We're trying to make a society that's culturally conservative, culturally Catholic, and we're trying to run with it as much as possible. And I gotta respect that. Do I? Agree with
I think there's
no.
kind of a 1-2 step to the ideology. It's like one, the religion, and then 2, we're gonna do it. It's kind of like a theocracy,
like a theocracy,
but like a light.
It's like a light theocracy. It's inspired by social teaching, but it's not like.
It's a top C. It's a top C for me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it works. It works as an ideology.
All right, what have we got? British fascism? Is that it?
That's the Mosley ideology, yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna cap, bro. This is one of the most fire, fucking political flags, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. This shit is fire. It
looks
British
like a
one?
Superhero cape, is what it looks like.
I don't see it.
Look at my stream.
No, there's only one reason why it should be in the top of D. And
why are you on fucking?
And here's why. It's essentially the same as anarcho-capitalism. Here's why. All right, go to YouTube, and then look up "We live in a period." I want everyone to see this. Let's see. Yeah, the stream volume's all the way up. Just play that video.
Why, of course, it is the one problem that really matters today. We live in a period...
Honestly,
that's amazing. Yeah. Actually, no. This
absolute cinema.
See, anarcho-capitalism is like a dumb, harmful ideology, but it's only top of D because it's funny, right? And it's like really funny to LARP as, or funny to make, good to make fun of. So bad is good. This is just good, bro. This is amazing. That clip, I would put it at the top of B. That clip alone.
Top of B is crazy.
No, come on, bro. It has the
bit. No way. The bit cannot carry it to B.
Dude, literally, it's the most comical aesthetic ever. It has a superhero cape. Wait, go back, scroll up, go back to that pole ball, bro. That's a superhero cape, fucking flag. That is so fucking comical. Oswald Mosley is such a comical figure. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Top of C.
Citing Thomas Hobbes' book Leviathan is crazy.
I say top C.
Top C.
Cool flag. Horrible movement. What's up?
Hi, fetus.
Hi, Omar.
Buddhist anarchism.
Retarded. F.
Yeah, this doesn't seem realistic.
This is a D. It's a D. It's because look at what we have in F. Look at what we have. This is
bro.
I know. I was making a joke. No.
This is like atheist Satanism, bro. It's just LARP. It's just like, oh, I'm cool, bro. I'm a Buddhist and an anarchist, bro. You know, it's just like it has like that nerd LARP to it. Where you're looking at bankocracy. Wait, bankocracy. Bankocracy.
This shit is so corny, bro.
Heck.
Leading part libertarianism. Do you see that?
Oh man, bankocracy. It's like the world where the government controlled by the banks.
I don't know if that's what it is.
Man, boy, do I have news for you.
It's just
the Jews already control us.
Okay, all right. We do not condone that.
It's not even like a real ideology.
It's not. No.
It's just a description of the way of things, essentially. Actually, I have to take a massive shit. So real quick, y'all, I'm gonna.
I condone that.
We're gonna take a little pause, get a little stretch break. I'll be right back in a few.
Be back in a jiffy.
Omar. Omar, bro. I'll
All right,
talk
y'all,
about
we're
it more
back.
later.
We're
Yeah.
back. We are so back. Okay. What's next? What's next? Are we talking about bankocracy?
Omar, bro.
Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
I basically died in my brain, bro. Is what happened.
Okay, y'all, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
We're back.
Okay.
Bankocracy. Let's try and get through some important ones because we're going through a lot of shitters. So what's the next one that catches your eye?
Buddhist socialism. What?
Let's just skip this. Let's skip
progressivism.
this.
Wait, bull moose progressivism.
Honestly,
this is
a good one. This is a good one.
Please S.
Let's look it up. If we're considering S, we're gonna have to.
That's Theodore Roosevelt, right?
Yeah, bull moose.
Yeah, bull moose over here.
Bull moose progressivism.
All right.
Yeah, bro, that's trust busting.
Yeah, retroactively called national progressivism is
it's an objectively based ideology. You know what I mean? It's like
it's a good, especially for the time, I'd say.
Definitely, and I think its principles can actually be implemented still, to this day. Like it's not like it's a product. It's not like it's a product of its time, and it's like
the only problem
outdated.
was this was kind of combined with like imperialist attitudes.
Right. It has an inherent chauvinism to it. I don't know.
But yeah, conservation of natural resources, control of corporations, and consumer protection. Those are the beliefs of the bull moose. And that's just good. That's just good, bro.
It's an A. It's an A, bro. I think it's an A.
Honestly, I don't see why it wouldn't get an S, bro, at this point, because it's just fun, bro. The name, the dude.
Also, if you say I'm a bull moose progressive nowadays, and you explain your ideology, you can get a lot of people to agree with you. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, this is like wearing a vintage.
Progressivism is very traditionally prominent here in Wisconsin, and he's
this is like
fairly
a vintage...
common, a favorite president over here. So
this is like a vintage.
I vote S. For me, I vote S.
All right, let's put. I think we all vote S. It doesn't beat anti-centrism, but for obvious reasons. But we can definitely put an S tier over here. What the fuck's next? What the fuck is this?
Bull moose progressivism. Bull moose progressivism is basically wearing just a vintage Metallica shirt.
Yeah. Right. What the fuck does it say? Bundism.
Well, we could just skip the stupid ones. Let's
Burmese way of socialism. I don't fucking care.
Don't give a fuck. Let's go to capitalism. Let's go to capitalism.
Oh, there's Caesarism.
Fuck that. We already did autocracy.
Oh, it's the same fucking shit. All right.
Yeah.
Let's make another tier or another thing. Can we make our own?
Don't care or whatever.
Add row
below.
Stupid ideology.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's redundant.
Yeah, we don't need to look into it. It's not.
Don't look. Or why? There's no reason to judge it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit. Get rid of this. Shoo.
Change that to.
My bad. Let's delete this shit. Delete row.
Shy guy.
Why? All right. Why? Why the fuck is this here? Let's change the color. Why? All right. Let's just put all this shit here, bro. This is dumbass. It's just not real. Fucking. Black anarchism. That's just the same thing.
The thing is,
it's just the same.
Well, we don't want to add that stuff because I don't know. It's just another lens, and we're just gonna take too long on anarchist shit when we've done that already.
Yeah. What the fuck is black Zionism? This is not even real. That's not a thing, bro.
Dude,
black Zionism.
So stupid.
Dumbass. I don't even know what the fuck Bundism is. No one's ever heard of these. Byzantinism, bro. That empire died 1,000 years ago. We don't need that shit.
You don't have to put it all the way in the back. You can just plop it as soon as you get to the section.
Capitalism.
Capitalism.
I'm not gonna lie. So capitalism is not necessarily a good thing, but the thing is, it's low key. It's got it's sort of a legacy pick, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
I say high C. I say high C in my opinion.
I'd put low B, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro, because it's low key a good descriptor. It's like, it's kind of like the 3 arrows. You know what I'm saying? Where you can kind of just add it onto anything. Or anarchism. High B.
Put it above
high
B. Above,
yeah, I'd say high B. It's better than all those in B, I'd say.
It's like very top of B. Let's just put top of B.
Well, the thing is that
because especially revolutionary for its time too, I'd say.
Oh, it definitely is, and even like if you were to follow Marxist tradition or theory, you would.
They would agree.
They would say like capitalism was good for the time, and it was a necessary step to have to a better future, essentially. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'd agree. I would agree.
Just dump that one, bro. We're not doing that.
Communism? Nah, bro. Are you fucking me, bro?
That shit is fire.
That shit's fire, bro.
Yeah,
that shit's so funny.
S tier.
I'm putting up narco monarchism.
Monarchism S tier too.
It's so good. It's so good, bro.
Okay.
Carlism.
Emerald would say F.
Dude, where's bro? Carlism.
I'm gonna be honest. A because Carl, bro. It's iconic.
It's iconic, bro. A. No, it's iconic because it's like it changed from like we're a Catholic traditionalist monarchy, but we want this line of the Bourbon family to take power, to we're actually monarcho-socialist.
Bro.
That's actually so funny. I'm putting that.
I say A.
It's actually like crazy LARP though, if you think about it.
B, yeah.
Because like the Carlists, like by the time they were like relevant,
okay.
And like, bro, it's like it was already outdated, bro.
Let's put it above. Let's put it below anarcho-transhumanism. Just because the transition from it being like we are the traditionalists and we're trying to get our guy on the throne above all else to like we're monarcho-socialist is like so great. It's so iconic. What the fuck is this?
All right, throw that shit in the bottom. Get that shit out of here.
Most of the shit, everything on the top. Bro,
I do want to say something about Castroism because I feel like Castroism
wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Severely slept on.
Hold on, capitalist transhumanism.
Yeah, just throw it at the bottom, bro.
That's fucking stupid, bro. It's like
that's stupid.
You check stuff in the bottom to just not think about it. Just check it in the bottom.
That's not even an ideology.
No,
it's just like a pyramid.
Check it in the bottom, bro.
Chuck it. Yeah. All right.
Check it at the bottom.
We're just trying to
now. Castroism. Now, hold on. I want to say something about this. This shit is so slept on, bro. Like, Cuba, like, managed to go from, like, literally, like, a Las Vegas, like, fucking, like, you have to be, like, a billionaire to visit there to, like, and also, like, had, like, some of the most horrible wealth inequality in, like, the whole, like, of, like, the Western Hemisphere at like that time, bro. It's like one of the most like literate countries on like in like the Western Hemisphere, and like they're a bit poor, but like like the fucking sanctions from like all of the West don't help with that, and also
I mean, here's the problem. Castro's kind of a fucked up guy, and he was a dictator.
He is. Yes, I will say he is a dictator, but he did improve a lot of shit for Cuba. Despite him being a dictator.
I'll say that, yeah.
So I say that it would be somewhere in B, in my personal opinion.
Somewhere in B.
Somewhere low B.
It's not. Well, here's the thing.
I mean, he did get rid of.
It's not an ideology, really.
It's not. I'm just saying, like, as like Castro, like what Castro did for the country. Yeah.
Or as a movement in history. Low B.
You put that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Catholic theocracy.
Just pop everything in the top row. Just pop it in the bottom. Everything in the top row right now. Put it in the bottom, bro.
Well, hold on. I'm not going over this, bro. Hold on.
We're gonna waste so much time going over it.
It's basically something as integralism.
Oh,
Catholic
democratic socialism. Catholic I can't wait till we get there.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. Centrist
I don't
Marxism.
Bro, literally all the shit on top. Bro.
What is centrist Marxism?
I want to know.
What is it? Just like what is it?
It's
just like
fake, bro. It's fake.
Something people say to sound cool.
Is that the Chicago flag with a don't tread on?
Okay, it's not even real. All right, let's put it.
Yeah, it's not even real, bro. See, that's what I'm telling you. Everything in the top row right now, you need to like everything in the first section of the top row.
Chavismo is.
We already went over that. We already went over that.
Dude,
Yeah. What is Chicagoan? Okay.
Chicagoan libertarianism. It's some made up shit.
Oh, some of these are just like groups of militants, bro. Some of these aren't even ideologies.
No, that's like
that's the movement in China. Chinese theocracy.
That's not even an ideology. Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay, this is
Christian
kind of
anarchism.
Hold on.
Yeah,
this trifecta though.
Yeah, this is a good trifecta.
What the fuck? We got. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn.
Okay, so honestly, I'm not even gonna cap. Like in terms of political effectiveness, Christian anarchists might be more effective or whatever, right? But Christian communism is like cooler. I'm not even gonna cap, bro.
Yes, I agree.
It's low key cooler. Like, look at the flag. That flag is crazy. That flag is gas.
It is pretty cool. It does have some aura on it, bro. I can't even lie.
The flag has some aura. I'm not gonna cap. And honestly, it kind of makes sense.
Christian libertarianism, I feel like, is an oxymoron.
Yeah, get that shit out of here. Christian democracy
put that
is
shit
pretty
in
cool.
bottom of D, bro. Bottom of
Christian democracy is cool.
Yeah.
Above
Christian anti-Japanese.
Christian democracy is honestly like
it's a valid ideology.
Upholding Christian values while having a democratic system.
You've probably met somebody's mom.
That's probably
like
what
this.
that is.
Emerald actually is an anti-Christian Democrat because he doesn't like the ideology because he said that it led to a lot of stagnation in Europe post World War II. Where it's like you couldn't have any meaningful change because they were sort of there to be like, oh, we are the establishment, and that's his concern.
Oh no,
I mean it's kind of fun. It's kind of cute. It's kind of fun and it's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
It's cute. Christian democracy is cute.
I think it's a B. I think it's a B.
It's really
top of B.
It's humble.
Top of B.
Humble.
It's a B. It's a B.
It's a very humble ideology.
I think it's better than agrarianism.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right below capitalism, I'd say.
If there's like an Islamist democracy,
I'd say.
I would rate it like right next to it, low key. Just any of like the religious democracy.
Or and we have these three. We have Christians. Oh, this also Christian theocracy.
Christian theocracy is kind of corny.
That is pretty ass.
Yeah.
Although it is kind of iconic, especially with that flag. So I would argue low C, low key.
I mean, it's like the Papal States, or not Papal States, the Vatican.
Is it better? Okay, is it realistically better than aristocracy?
I would say Heidi because, like, Christian theocracy is like.
Just pop it in C, I'd say.
C, pop it in C.
But it's also a fucking theocracy, so it's like,
It is
Christian
pretty,
anarchy.
yeah.
Right. Christian anarchy.
Honestly, I'm gonna put that top of C. It's top of C to me, just because I think Christian communism is a B. It's a B. It's a solid B. It's a solid B in my opinion.
Right.
It's above Castroism because low-key it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's like it makes sense.
Right. Christian socialism.
I'd say that's kind of less.
No. I think it's more legitimate because a lot of Christians wouldn't like communism because I feel like it's a little too extreme of a change. You have to like. It necessitates like a revolution, which
I put it right next to the Christian communism. Then
I put it above it.
Well, the thing is, the flag is cooler on the Christian communists, and I don't know. I think state mandated like sharing of goods. I think is kind of honestly Christian sounding. In a sense. It's like a Jesus type thing.
Circulus theory.
No, just put it on the fucking bottom.
No, I want to know this is. Pull up Circulus theory. I want to know.
I don't want to know what this is. But all right.
dude, this gotta be funny, bro. It's gotta be some funny stuff.
It's on. Bro, what the fuck is this? Circulus, full name Circulus theory, is a left unity socialism-based economic system who's a product of utopian socialism and is a bastard son of agrarianism. He wants to resolve the Malthusian catastrophe by collecting human feces as taxes. According to Circulus, human excreta has a remarkable fertilizing properties which society fails to harness. The human waste is otherwise discarded would fertilize agricultural production sufficient to cover society's progressively increasing food consumption.
This is amazing.
This is actually kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dude, where do we put it? Where do we put it, bro?
This is like a A, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. This is funny as shit.
This is hilarious. That's great. Next. Civic nationalism, civic libertarianism.
I'm sorry, but anybody who calls himself like, I know civic nationalism is technically like a center-left ideology, but anybody who actually calls himself a civic nationalist is normally far right.
Right.
Yeah, it's a center-right, center-left ideology.
It's like
normally,
your Tim Pools, David Rubin's, Piers Morgan.
Yeah,
types.
It's like a fake. It's like some fake bullshit.
It's like alt-right. It's the same thing as alt-right, bro. It's fake bullshit, and they're like trying to LARP, and it's like.
I mean, definitionally, it's actually very good, but it's been co-opted.
It's been co-opted, and it's not supposed to mean that in the first place.
Honestly, this is a terrible flag for civil libertarianism, but I think it's kind of nifty. I wish we had more people in the political sphere that consider themselves civil libertarians.
Yeah, I put in C tier.
I think we would have a healthier political system if we had less conservatives and more civic libertarians.
Class.
Just pop down the bottom.
What the?
I don't want to know.
Classical conservatism.
It doesn't even have a flag, bro. Can we just put that in like
D.
C? Well, I mean,
if you're right in the
whatever,
middle of
I guess.
C, it's like
it's boring as shit.
Boring. Classical liberal. That dude, classical liberalism doesn't mean anything anymore. No one's a classical.
It really
Same
doesn't.
thing with civic nationalism. It doesn't mean anything.
I'd say it's on a similar level. So plop it over there.
It's like it's been co-opted. If you're a classical liberal, you're basically alt-right or alt-right. You know what I mean? It's like it's fake. Below that,
it's some fake shit. Yeah.
Clerical fashion. I mean, it's a thing. It most definitely is a thing, but it's like it's not good.
Let's see this. Clerical fascism. Clerical fascism is totalitarian, culturally far-right, ultranationalist, and economically variable, but often third positions ideology that is theocratic version of fascism. Clerical fascism rejects secularism and believes that a fascist political system should be explicitly religious in nature and serves the interest of the church as well as those of the nation. So this is basically what we got going on right now.
It's just like
the Lapua.
Yeah, they're just like
Penchico reference.
It's just like religious justification to be fascist, which is not good.
Guys, independent state of Croatia is
Ustaše. Pull up the Ustaše.
Low-key? Yeah, let's see that.
Or I think you'd have to go to a different tab. Or Monarch of... What the fuck?
They probably don't have it.
Bro, Monarch of... I mean, that's a thing, right? I guess.
But the fact that the Ustaše is real is actually crazy.
Yeah, for real though.
Yeah. In principle, it's not even like that crazy. It's just the things that they did, the means by which they implemented their worldview is like... It's like actually disturbing. It's so much worse than the Nazis, and it's one of those instances, along with the Japanese invasion of.
Well, I'd say it's not necessarily worse than the Nazis because they didn't kill as many as the Nazis, but it's just like their hatred of people was honestly quite amazing because there's almost no ideology to it. It's just like pure hate.
And the methods by which that they actually carried out their execution, and like
that shit is crazy.
Is much more sadistic, I'd say, than like the Nazis, honestly.
I guess you could say that, but this shit is crazy. Also, they're like Croatians, bro. These are like fake people, bro, to the fucking Germans, bro.
Yeah, and they killed Serbians, and they're basically the same fucking people.
I know. It's so stupid.
It's actually dumb. There's a lot on here. We're already like 2 hours in. This shit is so long. I think this is a good place to end it off. So far, our S tier ideologies are 3 joke ideologies and Bull Moose progressivism. So far, progressivism is S tier. It's iconic.
Bull Moose progressivism.
I think a lot of people can get behind this. It's a good ideology for most countries, for most people in general, for America.
Mm-hmm.
Anarchism is pretty close. It has a clear worldview. It's generally good on principle. We haven't really seen much of it in praxis, but like as a principle, it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. Yeah. So yeah, that's the video, y'all. That's the video. Please like and subscribe. Sorry we didn't have our Cheese Talk live stream, but hopefully this recording in our Afraid of Hungry podcast is a good enough replacement. All right, bye.